What is going on, guys and girls? Level Up here at OnPointGaming's OnPointTactical. PlayStation 4. I cannot believe it's finally here. I kind of feel like a little kid on Christmas morning, I guess, would be the closest comparison I could muster up. Anyhow, let's get into the unboxing, and we're going to start out with the annoying PlayStation logo tape here on the top of the box because Sony has to brand themselves everywhere, or else I guess they feel like they're not going to sell enough units. Hold on. Can't even see my face. Okay. Look at this. Screw your tape, Sony. Nobody cares. Okay. Alright, so it's one of these top-loading, pain-in-the-rear Alcatraz-style boxes that you evidently need to pry open with a decent amount of force. Okay. And inside, everything is upside down, which is really cool, in case you wanted everything to be upside down. So we got the, what is that? Special free offers on PlayStation games that nobody cares about. Got the manual that nobody cares about. We got the awkward looking, get that plastic off there. We got the very awkward looking DualShock 4 controller. Doesn't look like there's enough light. There we go. Which actually feels a lot better than I was expecting it to. It looks a little awkward, so I was actually kind of preparing for the worst here. We got a cable that I'm assuming charges something. Got the power cable with a typical Sony connector there on the end bit. What the freak? Is that really the headset? Here we go. That's your headset, unless you bought wicked awesome Call of Duty Ghosts headphones that are actually supposed to work, which whatever. And they actually sent a HDMI cable, since that's the only form of video output that there is on the PlayStation 4. So let's get out the 11-pound piece of awesomeness here. Get rid of the box because nobody actually cares about the box. And by the way, I will be cutting to active video of me powering it on for the first time. Dang it, not enough light. On the front bit here, anyway, it's hard to tell. The disk drive is right here, and you got your two USB ports. And then on the back end of it, you got your optical audio, HDMI, Ethernet, another USB port if you needed one, your power brick connector, and then just a crap ton of ventilation, because I am assuming that this thing would run supremely hot otherwise. Now, it has a really interesting form factor, actually. It sits at an angle, and you can stand it up like that, which would look really good because the system just looks really darn cool anyway, but you don't get that sense of its shape unless you kind of lay it down like that on your desk, which actually, I'm going to put it right next to my PlayStation 3 Super Slim, or whatever the heck the really tiny one was called. So let's look at the camouflage DualShock 3 that I've been using for a little over a year now, versus the DualShock 4. The DualShock 4 is considerably bigger, and it's actually like gray on the back, but it feels actually really good. It doesn't feel annoying like I thought it was going to. The joysticks feel good, the D-pad feels good. I might not actually have that big of a learning curve trying to learn the buttons, but you got your typical Sony buttons, joysticks, option and share, I think. Yeah, options, share, the light bar that lights up, and your touchpad that is an actual clickable button also. And down here on the bottom of the controller is also where you connect your headphones and other accessories, and then on the top is where you actually charge the darn thing. So, yeah, I think I'm going to plug the system in and cut over to video of me starting it up for the first time, because that should be really fun to watch. Alright, so we are going to power up the PlayStation 4. Now, it is activated by the two touch-sensitive buttons. I believe that the bottom one is the eject one, and it's really hard to see, but yeah, that one's power, and that one is eject. So, we're going to turn on the Sony gaming display along with the Sony PlayStation 4. That makes the exact same beeping noise as the PS3 did. Let's go over here, get our DualShock 3 controller, and look at the startup nonsense that I don't actually think anybody really cares about, because I'm assuming there's like a little loading thing now. Oh, there we go. Sony Computer Entertainment. Now the light has turned white. Connect the by using the USB cable. Okay, so let's get over here and got a USB cable. Hold on, I gotta kind of one hand the old iPhone 5 here and open stuff, which is not the most effective method of doing things. So find our USB port here in the front, and then we take this thingy and we find the hole that it goes into on the front of the controller, which looks like it's actually, instead of a mini USB, a micro USB this time around, that I can't get to fit in the hole because I'm one-handing the iPhone. Here, I'm just going to set you guys down for a second. Staring at the ceiling. You like the ceiling in here? It's kind of nice, isn't it? Alright. So, now let's press the controller button, okay? And we got the English. Next, set up internet connection. Oh, you know what? I'll just use my Ethernet from my PlayStation 3 if I can get it to stretch over here while one-handing. Use a cable because I am a boss like that. Back up. Yeah. Oh, connect that. Yeah, I don't care about the camera. Eastern time zone, Central time zone. There we go. I think 113 is correct. Is it? Whatever. It doesn't matter. Nobody cares about that. Can we? Haha, we can cheat like we did last time. Also, start using now. Ooh, it's still white. It's actually. It's really quiet. It's a very quiet system. Okay, let's go over to profile, sign into PlayStation Network. Yeah, I don't care what my username is because I don't care. Sign into PlayStation Network. Update. Flip. Alright, system update. I'm gonna cut the video here and then I'll continue whenever I'm done. And we are back. I'm sorry if that fan is slightly annoying, but it is about 1,000 degrees in here, and the air coming out of the PlayStation 4 is about 1,000 degrees also. Let's see. Yeah, I don't. Okay. Okay, this is that part where you get to look at the ceiling again, because while I feel like nobody would actually do anything, I don't exactly feel confident in leaving my email address exposed like that. It is a Gmail address though, you can know that. I think that's because Gmail is the old bomb diggity. The bomb diggity. Even though Google has severely screwed up the commenting system on YouTube, which is fine. I'm not quite sure how to do a caps lock. Ah, there we go. Okay, let me try the password again. So you double tap the shift button, kind of iPhone style. Sign in. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay. This is weird. Alright, I'm gonna try and figure this out. Okay, GameStop. Guaranteed to work. Call of Duty Ghost headphones. We're gonna plug it into the USB system, and then we watch up here in the top corner, and we see this device is not supported. Also, it uses the same exact connector as my Black Ops 2 headphones, and then we soon realized that you need to use these, which means that you need to have a connection spot for composite or component connectors, and there is not a spot back there, nor is there a spot for an auxiliary connector. I feel like GameStop needs to work on their guarantees a little bit better, because they so far don't actually mean anything. Okay, so after waiting a little over an hour, the PlayStation Network is appearing to be running, and unfortunately the Battlefield 4 digital upgrade is non-purchasable at this interval in time and space, and that's kind of aggravating. But then again, I know that you know, it's a brand new thing, so it's going to be a rough launch for quite some time, unfortunately. So, either way, I'm LevelUp here at OnPointGaming's OnPointTactical. This has been my sort of unboxing overview of the PlayStation 4. But do not fret, there will be plenty of Battlefield 4 first impression gameplay on Battlefield 4. Considering that that's the only game that I'm going to have for it is the digital download thing. I just got to be patient and wait on everything in the land of Sony world to fall into alignment so that this beautiful black box that right now is a overweight paperweight to function. So, as always, thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one, and take it easy. Oh my gosh! We are downloading Battlefield 4 for PlayStation 4. I got it working. So hopefully all these video clips put together will kind of tell you the story of how poorly this has gone so far. Also, just so you know, go ahead and show you guys something that you probably have never experienced, but on the super slim PlayStation 3, crap can get inside of your disk drive and punch holes in your Battlefield 4 games. Luckily, it's not the part that the actual laser area reads, as you can see, and it actually goes through to the other side right there. But it still goes in and spins, and my PlayStation 4 looks really good in front of my mess of cables, and my PlayStation display, and my DualShock 4, and my code for the digital download that I need to throw away, and my DualShock 3 that I'm not going to use, and this thing that comes with a bunch of coupons, and I've already used that one, and I've already used this one, and I don't actually care about that one. So, there we go. Of course, it expires sometimes next year, I'm sure, yeah. So I'll probably just worry about that whenever it's getting closer to expiring. But overall, the system is supremely quiet. The Call of Duty Ghost headphones that are supposed to work indefinitely do in fact not work, even after the system update and getting everything to run properly. It doesn't even come close to hooking up and actually doing anything, because as mentioned before, I'll go ahead and pull the cables up here, we have entirely the wrong ends. So unless they're planning on running audio through the connection port in the bottom of the DualShock 4, and you will have to plug that in there, and you'll notice these cables, and you have to plug it into there. Although this time it looked like it actually acknowledged that I did something. Maybe we should unwrap the insanely large amount of cables and see just how much reach we have. Yeah, so I can bring it from my lap to my desk barely. And hold on. So. Well dang, I guess that might work that way. We will have to see how that goes. By the way, the headphones, they look really cool. And I used them briefly on PlayStation 3. They got really good audio. And they're white, which is fine. I'm not a huge fan of that thing. But other than that, they look really cool because I like white on just about anything, including my iPhone 5 that I'm holding right now. In fact, if they had a black, or a white and silver version, like have white and silver like aluminum on the PlayStation 4, I probably would have got one of those because I like white and I also like silver. And let's get the mixer out of the floor. You got like your chat stuff here to mute yourself, telephone thing, I don't know what that means, low microphone, high microphone, you got your chat volume, whatever that is, game volume, bass and treble, so you can boost lower and higher frequencies to find the best match of audio. And then this cable runs for an eternity. These are all the headphones cables, and they run for an eternity all the way back to the headphones. So basically, even while they're in their head, while they're on your head, the cable is so long that it's basically just going to be in the floor, in the way for all of eternity. So anyway, that's how it's going so far.